Well, Edmonton is, of course, an intellectual hub, and this week we're actually welcoming some of the biggest brains in the world to our city. Sia Carmelli helps us meet these minds on today's edition of Diversity.
Similar to many TV shows, researchers here at the U of A are always on the lookout for top performers, and they've managed to find some pretty heavy hitters from all four corners of the globe. Nearly 500 students were discovered from different countries and continents across the world, and a handful of them are spending their summer here at the U of A.
It's a great opportunity to see how students have learned in different countries, and they also get an opportunity to see how we do research, how we learn.
During their time here in Edmonton, the students work very closely with a well-known professor of computing science.
I get about 2 or 3 emails a week from India or from China saying, I'm really good, I want to be a grad student. They might be really great, but maybe it's just email. It's nice to have first-hand experience and seeing how talented these people are.
Abigail Mendoza is an aspiring neuroscientist from Mexico. Having completed her degree in biomedical engineering back home, the Brainiac is working on a way to identify whether someone is a male or female based on their noggin.
Right now I'm working in a neuroscience project. What I'm trying to do here is to predict and classify the brain by gender.
It's such a fundamental question of can we determine a person's gender by looking at their brain patterns? I think the answer is yes, but we don't know until we try it.
I'm working with 400 patients, 200 female and 200 male, and with 160,000 different features for every single patient. I'm trying to find any similar thing that can maybe tell me, okay, you know what, this is a female brain, that is a male brain. That's the goal.
Paranja Dagal comes from along the same latitude but the opposite hemisphere. The 20-year-old techie from India has developed an iPhone app for patients with type 1 diabetes.
In India, there are loads and loads of people having diabetes. In Canada also. And with this app, it makes life easier.
There are fundamental questions of how do you help patients with diabetes. There are many tools that exist right now, but none quite do what we're trying to do.
It takes in the blood glucose levels, it takes in the carbohydrate intake, and every other detail of the patient inside the app, and it recommends them how much insulin they have to inject. It's almost done. What we'll do is launch it on the App Store and the Google Play Store, and then people can download it.
With their minds full of knowledge and their strong appetite for success, these students are even teaching their prof a thing or two.
You're doing research. I don't have an answer. These are fundamental questions that it's not like I know the answer, I'm not telling you. I just don't know. The world doesn't know. We're trying to find out answers and trying to find ways to advance science.
So it worked yesterday after.
Oh, finally.
Finally.
I have 2 more weeks here.
Are you done with your research?
Not yet, but it will be.
Okay.
The students will be here in Edmonton for the next 3 months, studying alongside fellow students, researchers, and professionals at the U of A.